What was I saying though? My God, the realities, what we're doing in space. I know. Why was I going to record this? Because I was about to start talking about, what were we talking about? Holy fuck, I kind of completely lost it now. Shit. What was it? I can't think of anything we were talking about because I'm losing more and more of it. Oh yeah. Sorry, I want to come into this properly. So just on the subject alone of new technologies that are about to come into fruition for us. I was just watching this thing about how there's already a company who is contracting the payload delivery of several satellites into space because this is genuine. They do solar energy capture in space, and then they beam that space down to a kind of collection depot. Shoot, I can't. The terminology is slipping right out of my head, and that pisses me off. But yeah, it's and it's very simplistic vocabulary too. I can't remember. This is pissing me off that I can't remember. But anyway, it's a real thing. You know what I mean? Like this is one of several companies that are already doing this. This is already an operation that's taking place in space. Is that because they've tested it. They're scheduling and they're slating and running more tests. But I mean, the math is all working out so far, and everybody has good projections for this technology going forward. And so like these strides are already being made in material sciences and energy sciences that most people, the majority of Joe Blows, just aren't even aware that is happening right now. So this is one of the reasons why I want people to try and remain calm as best they can and use their actual voice to try and operate our democracies as best we can, is because there are so many advances happening around the world right now in all these laboratories, left and right. This AI, augmented intelligence, as Clara and I like to call it. Not our thing, not our original comment by any means. I believe we got that, I think, from I'm going to butcher this, is an astrophysicist who specifies specifically in the sun. So what were they called? She was a soul, oh my God. You know, this is the crappy part about aging and having a bad memory. But yeah, anyway, a physicist who is completely sun specified. And it's a heliophysicist. I think I might have got that. I probably still got it wrong, but if not, hopefully I got it. I think we got that from a heliophysicist who was on one of Dr. Tyson's podcast episodes. I'm not sure which one. I'll just read them. You know, I can't. What is this? Neil deGrasse Tyson. Star Talk, I think, is his channel. We got it from her because that's a great. It's just augmented intelligence, right? People keep trying to give it some boogeyman quality. People, this is just a tool that we are inventing. Will it become something in the future that looks like a life form and that we're ending up having to have conversations about giving rights to? I'm certain of it. Why? Because we projected it. It's already happened. It's already happened in our minds, so we're almost willing it into existence. It's probably going to happen in the future, yes. But right now, there's nothing to be afraid of with AI, right? It is just an augment to our own intelligence. It's helping us do the things that we are already good at doing and that we were already going to keep doing and we were already going to keep pushing treasure and effort towards. It's just going to help us do those things faster, right? Like I've said in the past, you know, they talk about I don't know the specifics, and I'm not good enough in that world to remember them, but you can look them up easily, right? You know, it took us decades to unfold like three or four proteins, right? And AlphaFold gave us 2,500, or gave us a couple thousand in a very short period of time. I don't know what the ridiculously short period of time was, and so I don't want to set people off by saying something stupid like seconds or minutes or days. I don't know. Maybe it was a couple years. I don't know. But it took us decades, I know, to do 4, and it gave us 2,500 or plus or minus, I don't know, in a very ridiculous short period of time. And that's just one instance that AI has given us massive leaps forward. So I'm trying to get people to understand that it's no joke. Technology is advancing very fast right now, and there are so many good, positive things that are going to come out of that if we just don't fuck it up. If we just don't step on our own dicks and get in our own way as a species. You know what I mean? We are about to make so many huge advancements in material sciences, machine learning, robotics, AI, the whole 9 yards. It's going to bring about revolutions in medical technology, in construction technology, in art, everything, you name it. And sure, are we going to have little struggles along the way on how to accept it and how to start using this tool en masse? Yes, I'm sure we are. But that's going to be part of the fun. That's part of the fun is how do you play with this new toy, right? Think about it like a good thing. Try and go into it with a positive, optimistic outlook, right? It's Christmas morning, kids, and you're about to unwrap the coolest new fucking toys you could ever imagine. Toys that are genuinely going to give you an existential change to the way you live and experience life. You thought experiencing and living life as a human was cool in the 2000s compared to like the 1800s and the 0 years, right? Right? Everybody gets that, right? People should be under no impression that it was cooler and better to live further back in history. That's bullshit. Anyone who tries to sell you those stories that has no fucking grip in reality. That's untrue, right? So in a few years from now, people will be able to look back and go, man, you remember how barbaric it was back when not everybody had healthcare, not everybody had access to unlimited education, not everybody had access to unlimited relaxation and creativity opportunities, and living in an economy of meaning where you got to recreate or do what brought meaning to your life. If what brought true enjoyment to you was crocheting or competitive crocheting or crocheting for profit or just crocheting for the fuck of crocheting, just to you do all this crocheting and then you donate to some organization that likes to hand out crocheted works to people who like to hold crocheted objects. I don't know. Like there is no end to the way we are going to interact with each other when we are given the free time that we as a species have collectively earned. Right? We are going to invent this tool. It's happening. You can kid yourselves all you want with debates on can we slow it down? Can we stop? You can do that all you want, but you've already fucking lost that position. It's I hate to be the one who brings that to you, but it's fucking happening. So now I'm just trying to get you into grips with the reality that you need to start accepting it for the advancements and the cool shit that it is going to bring into your life. Right? We're going to start experiencing whole new ways of existing, and it is going to take a mentality shift for most people. But we're going to have to get used to it. And so everybody needs to work on calming down while taking the next steps forward very wisely. And I'm just saying that because there are so much cool stuff on the horizon that I don't think we want to risk jeopardizing some of these projects that we've invested such time and effort into. Like I said, what the human species does is always hard fought. It takes a lot for us to accomplish these things. They're no small joke. They're no laughing matter. You know what I mean? So I have faith that we can go forward and with a mind to protect all this stuff. So we those of you who have the power to sway and influence have to start doing that now to move us forward into the future the way we need to be brought forward into the future. All right? So let's do it, people. Take care.